1976 Chevrolet C10 step side, numbers matching 350. Let's take it for a test drive. This is a 1976 Chevrolet C10. This is a truck that I've actually owned previously. A number of years ago, I bought it from the original owner, which was super cool. The gentleman was very passionate about the truck, and it is a 71,698 original mile truck. It's a verified original miles. Again, a number of years ago, I bought it from the original owner, who at the time when I bought it from him, I think it was like 3 or so years ago, they redid the truck a while back. They had the motor refreshed. It is the numbers matching motor. And then he did have a cosmetic restoration done on the truck, so it was repainted and it did have some interior work done. We'll dive into all of that here a little bit further in the video. But backing up a little bit, I bought it from him, sold it to a somewhat local customer to me. He played with it for a while and then ended up deciding he had his fun with it and wanted to sell it, so I bought it directly back from him. And I have no problem ever buying back awesome vehicles like this. A low mileage, numbers matching truck, which is really, really cool spec. It does, again, have the numbers matching 350, backed by a turbo 350, 3-speed automatic transmission. You have your power steering and power front disc brakes. Factory AC, which has been converted to R134A, blows nice and cold. We're about 95 degrees here in Texas today. On the interior, you have your factory code 73W, which is the red interior. This does have a dash cap on it, and then up by like the defrost area, there's a little bit of warping happening there. But the dash cap itself is in nice shape. Steering wheel's great. Factory gauges are all easy to read. Seat cover's awesome. Foam feels great. Door panels look good. There is no headliner, but your visors are in really nice condition. This is just a painted interior cab, so you would have never had a headliner. Inside the glove box, you have your original spit decal, and on that spit decal, it does have the code for the step-side promotional package, and that's what you're seeing on the exterior of this truck. The step-side promotional package, you obviously, again, got a step-side, and you got this really cool graphic package. And if you do a little bit of online reading, you can just Google 1976 promotional, step-side promotional package, and a lot of information will come up. They used it to obviously promote the step-side. You got the really cool graphics all the way around the truck. For me, it's just a really, really unique, sets this apart from other step sides or even fleet side trucks of this era. So just a really cool spec'd out truck, and it's not another one that I've ever had like this. So when I had the opportunity to buy it back, it was just a really cool deal. Have all kinds of receipts and paperwork for a lot of the work done, and I have an original photo from the original owner when they had it at home in their driveway with the factory graphics package on it. So just really cool to see that. Basically everything on this truck works. The couple small things that are not is your little factory dash clock's not working. The voltage gauge is pegged over to the left, which is not working. And then one of your interior turn signal bulbs, the left one works, the right one does not. So just to rehash, dash clock, voltage gauge, interior turn signal bulb, and then the washer fluid sprayer. So really, really minimal stuff. On my website, pcclassiccars.com, you will see the additional informations tab. In that will be a screenshot of the Does It Work section. It will also have photos of the receipts and the paperwork that we have on this pickup. Temperatures come up good, so we'll roll into the throttle here with the 350. Not a race car by any means, but has good power for being just a stock style 350. Still retains your original style manifolds, but does have aftermarket duals coming out the back. Not a crazy loud muffler, has full tailpipes. The comfortability of driving this pickup is incredible. Something you could drive all the time. It does not have any weird feels out on the open road. That transmission shifts spot on. The motor has good power all the way through the acceleration. Underneath is extremely clean. Inner rockers, bottom of the cab corners, all of that shows great. You do have a wood bed kit in the back. The wood is a little bit older in the back, and it was painted, so it has some little paint flakes coming off on the wood. If you wanted to do anything, you could put a different set of wood back there. You do not have to, because it still is in really nice condition. Just has, again, some of the little paint flaking off, and you'll see photos of that on the website. Exterior of the truck is code 71L, which is called Rosedale Red. For me, it should be called the Rosedale Maroon because it's not really red, it's more of a maroon. But again, you have your factory promotional package graphics kit all the way around the truck. You have your nice rally wheels. The tires are 2010 date code. They have no dry rot or cracking and they're rolling just fine. In this video and driving the truck, it doesn't have any issues. The date code again is older, so if you want to put some tires on it, you can. Paint quality's nice. Couple little imperfections over on the hood, on the flat port of the top of the hood on the passenger side. Couple other miscellaneous little nicks, little imperfections, couple little scuffs on the front corner of the driver's side fender. Bumpers look good, trim looks good. Again, just miscellaneous little flaws you'll see in that additional information tab on the website. Glass is all in really nice condition. Windshield doesn't have any issues. Side windows roll up and down like they should. Back glass is easy to see out of. Same thing with your mirrors. No issues with the rear view mirror. Your side windows all look good. This is a manual window, manual lock truck, which I prefer. Again, the power option stuff is really cool to say that you got it. A lot of the Silverado trucks obviously came with that. This being the Scottsdale, came with the manual windows, manual locks. But for me, again, that's my preference. Less electronic stuff to go wrong. I like to roll my windows up and roll my windows down if I need to, and I would hate for an electric window to go out. So again, that's kind of why I like the manual stuff, but that's just my personal preference. On the dash here, you do have your dual tank switch. You got a tank on the left, and you got a tank on the right. So if you want to fill it up and have extra fuel, you can switch that if you're going on a long trip. Over here on this lower portion of the dash, you have your wiper switch and your headlight switch. Where the wiper switch goes left and right, there's supposed to be a little like plastic film that covers up the light bulb. That little plastic film is not in there. You could easily cut one to put it in there. I just didn't want to take it apart to do it. Roll into the throttle here. Downshifts like it should. Good oil pressure. I just like unique vehicles like this. Always love C10s. This one is just a little bit different than the rest of them. It's now a 2-owner truck because I bought it back from the 2nd owner. But the backstory, the provenance on the truck, the paperwork, the photo of the truck back in the original guy's driveway, just the uniqueness of it with the graphics package, being that it's got air, being that it's the original motor, just a really cool looking truck. I love the color combo, the Rosedale red, even though it's maroon, with the red interior, or again, maroon. And just 71,000 and some change original miles. There's just nothing to complain about outside of just a couple tiny little things not working. You're gonna get some little imperfections. It's just part of it from driving one, but really, really cool truck. Inside the engine bay is very clean. Nothing's out of place. Firewall's great, inner fender's great, radiator, core support, charging system. All of the electricals under the hood, all of that checks out really nice. This is a non-tilt truck, but the driving position is still comfortable. There's tons of room to slide in and slide out. Doors open and close great. Tailgate opens and closes properly. Obviously, you got your chains on the left and the right side to hold open the tailgate when you put it down, but that all works properly. No traffic's coming, so we can roll into it again. Smooth, easy shifts. The wind noise is a minimum. You got a little bit coming from the vent windows on both sides, but I would classify it as very, very minimal. Sometimes these are pretty loud going down the road, but this one's nice and tight. And as always, I'm Mike. This is a 1976 Chevrolet C10 step-side promotional package, numbers matching 350, automatic, 71,000 and some change actual miles. You got cold AC. Wow, that was a lot. But it's a great truck. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out that additional information tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com. Check out the content across all of our social platforms, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.